Are you familiar with newswoman from MSNBC, Tamera Hall?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. She's very attractive, okay? Very attractive. And what's happened to her lately? She has been stalked again. This is the third time in, I guess, it looks like the last 7 years. She's been stalked 3 times. And it was this one guy, he just went to, I guess, where she lives, in front of her building, and he just kind of like started the conversation with her. And then the next thing you know, he was there the next day, and he just started following her. Well, that kind of makes you wonder, this attractive newswoman, should she have a bodyguard? If someone was trying to get a date with her, they probably wouldn't have that access. But yet this stalker all of a sudden just has access. I mean, that's kind of odd. But anyway, he's been doing it for he's been doing it, and she's been stalked before, so he's been arrested because of that. But I just want to kind of go back and let's face the facts. No one should be stalking anybody whatsoever. And this guy was a little lunatic, a little crazy, asking her idiotic questions and just following her around. So yeah, he's deserved to be arrested. But just going back, I believe in the year 2000 or maybe 2009, or I'm not sure what year it was. But anyway, she was stalked before. And the stalker was convicted and arrested. Do you know how much jail time that stalker got?
30 days.
That stalker got 3 years. 3 years for stalking someone. Now, what's up with our judicial system that unless this guy was basically threatening her, what's he doing 3 years in jail? I mean, don't you think that's a bit much?
I think it's crazy. Kind of nuts that you would put that much time for somebody kind of harassing someone. I mean, people harass people every day. Unless they didn't threaten their lives, that might be a reason. Even if they threaten their life, I don't think it's guilty.
Right, but I don't think it was just a threatening of her life. It was just...
Wait a minute. No, what he needs to do, he needs to put her in his trunk, and tape her mouth with duct tape, and let her asphyxiate, and then throw her in the woods, and then he wouldn't have done any time.
I think you might be right, and we're not condoning anyone doing that. We don't want anyone to stalk anybody, but I see the point Digital Dave is making. Yes, he's making a point that Casey Anthony can do something like murder her kid and get away scot-free. Also, not only that, if you want to say, okay, the jury was right and she was innocent, but the point was this. She knew her baby was dead for 31 days, I believe, and never reported it. That's enough to get locked up for 3 years.
Well, what happened?
She got off scot-free. That's what I'm saying. Our judicial system stinks. It's unfair. So I don't want to hear, about this being a great country because it's just not fair and it doesn't work. Maybe if the stalker you poked out his eye and he didn't do any jail time, he'd learn. And it wouldn't be locked up for 3 years.
3 years is excessive. It's where you are, it's who you're with, it's conditions. That's all you can say. No, it isn't fair, but it's the only system we have. And if you didn't have that system in place, then there'd be murders every day. We were living in the wild, wild west for 1600s. I don't think anybody wants to live in that type of setup, that type of government. So it's the best we got for now.
Well, and I think it stinks.